We just heard about TikTok and WeChat. Now, Eunice, an update on China's blacklist. How does this all fit into this?
Yeah, well, I thought I'd weigh in a little bit more on what you guys were talking about with ByteDance. So we were trying to get some verification from ByteDance about that 53%. They would not, verify it at all, but they just reiterated their position, which is that ByteDance will have 80% of TikTok global shares. So the company had put out a statement to try to clarify what they described as rumors, and I think also perhaps to market to the Chinese public that this was a good deal, because one of the points was that ByteDance would have a great share of the ownership, that the algorithm and that the technology was going to stay in Chinese hands, that the tax payment or the key money of $5 billion wasn't actually key money. Instead, they said that this was income and taxes that would accrue over a number of years. And they also made a point in the Chinese public to say that the idea that they would fund education in the United States was something that was totally new to them. They hadn't actually heard that part, and even though they said that, of course, they're committed to education. So on the whole, to answer Becky's question, the way that the Chinese have seen this deal is that it is positive for the most part for ByteDance, that it is positive for the Chinese government. Picking up on Andrew, what you had said, in the state media, that everything has not been giving credit to the founder, Jiang Yiming, instead giving credit to the Chinese government. And today there was a piece in the state media saying that the approval was largely because of the Chinese government, and also kind of holding this up as a model and a mechanism that can be used for a lot of IT companies where there's a data security issue. That's a model that can be used around the world. What I thought was interesting with that is that, of course, that's the model that China has. And there have been plenty of stories about how comparing the TikTok deal to the way that Apple is forced, as well as other U.S. companies that are in tech, are forced to work with a local company, especially when it comes to data storage because of national security. So in that way, China is kind of pushing its own model as a model that it thinks would be great for the United States as well as the rest of the world.